Are you an invader or a defender of Cray? Click here if you want to be an invader. Click here if you want to be a defender. So you selected defenders. Welcome. This is a Defenders of Cray deck profile. This is a follow-up for the team tournament that is coming up here pretty soon, and so I figured I'd do a deck profile, and it also gets to expose my deck a little bit. So this is my Gold Paladin Ridechain, Vortimer Ridechain, Vortimer and Spectral Duke Ridechain. So let's go ahead and start. At the end of the video, if you want to check out the Invaders of Cray deck, you can simply click on the deck box and you can check it out. Alright, thank you. Alright, so starting with our grade 1s, guys, we have the Scout of Darkness, Vortimer. What happens when you ride on top of him is you get to simply sack one of your units to superior call 2 of them. If they are gold paladins, everything in your deck is a gold paladin, so you have no worries about that. So then you have your 4 Hollow Shield marks. I have 1 Liberator mark, which absolutely ticked me off. I'd love to match them, but you know, these are your perfect guards. They all do the same thing in my opinion. You have your 2 8K vanillas. Personally, I love them in this deck because you're going to be superior calling everything off the top of your deck anyway. So getting those 8K boosters and 8K vanillas out there are awesome. These are the Disciple of Pains. She's the damage inflictor. She's good for shuffling those things back into your deck. People know this deck like the back of their hand, and they hate going up against a standing Vanguard. So Disciple of Pain is a really great card to give yourself that final 4th damage to limit break. Or you can guard if you know you have your Disciple of Pain. This is the Black Mage Witch. What she does is she is a really good card with the Ridechain. You sack a unit to superior call 1 off at the top of your deck if it's a Gold Paladin. With our final Gold Paladin card, it came down to Little Battler Tron. I had to pick through a couple cards and decide if I wanted Little Battler Tron or I can't remember the guy. I've got him up here. Holy Mage of the Gale. I had to choose between those two, and I like Little Battler Tron a lot better. He becomes a 10K booster. So with our grade 2s, we have Black Dragon Knight, Vortimer. When grade 3 rides on top of him, Spectral Duke Dragon. Same with Vortimer over here, guys. When grade 2 Black Dragon Knight Vortimer rides on top of him, you sack a unit to superior call 2. He does the same exact thing when Spectral Duke rides on top of him. So he is the grade 2 of the Ridechain. 10K vanillas. They're just like the grade 1 vanilla. They're great interceptors and they're also great beaters. This is a card not a lot of people would expect to see in a deck. In my deck, but it's in here. This is Blaster Dark Spirit. Now what Blaster Dark Spirit does is he is a gold paladin, but he's also, his main clan is a shadow paladin, but he's a gold paladin. So you superior call it off a deck, and then you get a free snipe. So in my opinion, it's good to get rid of those interceptors that would potentially slow you down in the game, and 2 is just the right amount. This is the damage flipper. She's really good in my opinion. In my opinion, you attack, they block against her, so she baits out those shields, and she also flips your damage face up if you can get a successful hit. This is Vivian. Vivian is the same thing, in a sense, as the same thing of the damage flipper, but she counterblasts 1 damage, and you superior call a card from the top of your deck. And she's really good with Spectral Duke Dragon. So you're getting... Essentially, you're getting 3 attacks with Spectral Duke Dragon with Vivian in your deck. Spectral Duke Dragon is the final card of this Ridechain. He is a standing Vanguard. And all Ridechain cards gain plus 1,000 if you have if you have the Ridechain in Soul. I forgot to mention that. But what happens is you counterblast 2, eat 3 of your units, and you stand him, and he loses Twin Drive. So that's what Spectral Duke Dragon does. This is Silver Wolf Garmor. Great Silver Wolf Garmor. Sorry, the glare. Now what he does is when he's put on top, you can counterblast through to Superior Call, grade 2 or less, from deck. So he's really good with getting Blaster Dark Spirit out of the deck and getting things to go. And then his limit break is game +5. And then I run Gigatech Destroyer. He's really good. He's a 12k attacker for grade 3s. For the grade 3. Now for my lineup, you have the obvious starter. This is my grade 0 lineup. The obvious starter: Black Knight, Black Dragon Knight, Black Dragon Whelp, Vortimer. Sorry, I apologize. When you ride on top of him with grade 1, you dig 7 cards deep and search for a grade 2 or Spectral Duke Dragon. So that'd be Black Dragon Knight, Vortimer, or Spectral Duke Dragon. So I ran 4 Elixir Liberators, heal triggers. One thing you'll see in my next deck profile, you'll see that my trigger lineup is the same in almost every deck. It just depends, like the triggers are different, or same triggers, different units. I play 8 crit for Epona, 4 Liberator of Hope Epona, and then 4 of the Flame of Victories. I am missing 1. I'm looking for that. But it's a common, so I'll probably just pick it up off the internet or find someone that has it. I'll go get it off of Cool Stuff. And then I play 4 draw triggers. One thing that this deck definitely had problems with when I was playing 12 critical and not playing the 4 draw was it had hand presence problems. So where I was playing super aggro, I had to put in a splash of draw to help add consistency to the deck. So this has been the Defenders of Cray. Now, if you want to be an invader, please click this deck box and check out the deck profile for it. Alright guys, thank you.